Hi there, I'm Joey.
I'm Jacob.
We are watching Star Trek for the first time. Last time on Star Trek, Picard and Riker in love. I swear, it's gonna happen, man. I don't know why Kirk and Spock took off. I think this is the real captain and first officer relationship I'm here for.
This feels like the one that should have taken off.
Right? I mean, maybe it has. I don't know next gen ships, but
Oh yeah, we do the Enterprise.
I don't like you. I don't like you right now. This is a bad energy to be bringing into our season finale video for Star Trek The Next Generation, Season 2. We're finishing Season 2 today with an episode called Shades of Grey.
Okay.
Billy Joel song going through my head.
It's promising enough title.
I say, I know one thing about this episode.
Oh, you do?
I do know one thing about this, because people that I talk to about Star Trek can't shut their fucking mouths. Looking at you, a certain podcast host that I happen to do a lot of stuff with. I know one thing about Shades of Grey.
Okay.
It is something that realistically, when we know that this is a season heavily affected by the writer's strike, was probably always going to happen. It's just a shame they saved it for the finale.
Oh no.
We're going to see what it's all about. We're going to get into post-episode thoughts in a second. Be sure to notice then, we're about to watch Shades of Grey. Oh boy.
Oy.
Oh boy. So yeah, so I knew that the end of Season 2 was a clip show. So writer's strike happens. Clearly, they have like an afternoon to film, I guess. You know,
A day. Let's be generous because they have that jungle set.
Yeah. In addition to their reduced episode count, we had at least. To be fair, it's impressive that it was only one episode that they had to just resort to using clips from previous episodes. So there's that at least, I guess. But man, I'm sad for a couple reasons. One, that it's the finale, and I would like to go on a bit more of a high for Season 2, but whatever.
Indeed.
And second, I'm just really sad for Diana Muldaur as Dr. Pulaski, because I think she deserves so much better. I genuinely have loved her character throughout Season 2, and she didn't deserve to be in this thing, and let alone be like the primary speaking character in the episode.
Easily.
Oh, man.
Before the clip show even began properly, I looked at you and was like, would I miss anything if I took a nap?
Yeah, and I knew what was coming. To be fair, there was more actual episode than I thought there was going to be when I heard that this was a clip show. And I'll say, like, look, like, you could just kind of tell early on that everyone looks and is acting kind of dead inside. Like, Patrick Stewart especially is showing it. Like, there's nothing in his voice.
I don't know if we've said it on like an actual episode or not, or between like while watching episodes. Mm-hmm. But like, Patrick Stewart does occasionally what you can tell when he doesn't like a script.
Oh, you can tell. Patrick Stewart will let you know. Will let the audience know when he's not into a script, and he's just kind of here because he has to be. I will say also important omissions from this episode are, at least as far as filming new things, we have Wesley and Worf who are not in the episode. I guess because, you know, if you're doing a clip show episode, if you're going to cut anyone, it may as well be the child actor that you have to worry about child labor laws with, mm-hmm. and the guy that requires a shit ton of makeup. So, yeah. I mean, obviously. Although, I'll say in all my notes for every episode that I ever take on Star Trek, I keep a little section of all the characters that appear in it, the main characters that appear in it throughout. And this is the most useful that section of my notes has ever been, because I guess technically this is an episode of Star Trek The Next Generation where every single main character from the show shows up, technically.
Yeah, technically.
It's a bizarre experience. But we have Yar back. We have Beverly Crusher back. We have Wesley and Guinan and Worf all showing up through archive footage. You know what? I wasn't gonna take notes on this episode actually.
Yeah, because I know you were.
I wrote like 3 things down. I was like, Riker's hurt. Everyone's kind of dead inside. Their performances kind of suck. Riker flatlines. Clip show time, and that was gonna be it. But I realized then that they were splitting up the Riker segments, all of his memories, his clip show bits, into segments of like how he was feeling. So I started writing down what these segments are representing to me. So I have Friendship Riker, Sex Riker, Sadness Riker, Badass Riker.
And I wanted to say at this point, they were originally only...
So I wrote like friendship, sex, sadness, and then I wrote badass, and I was like, yeah, I'm going to make a badass Riker. And then I went back and added a Riker to all of them. So badass Riker, pain Riker, brave Riker, and everything Riker, because there's just a bit at the end where they just kind of put everything in there.
Mostly the brave Riker clips.
Yeah. We did also notice Badass Riker. I noticed for the first time back in the episode Conspiracy when he throws down with that old guy. There's a shot where it's just not Jonathan Frakes, and you could like very clearly tell that there's a stunt double standing in for Riker there, and like it. I stopped the episode because I was like, hey, at least I noticed something interesting about this.
Yeah.
And now we're really underrunning on the episode.
I mean, I guess we could comment on some of the funny things we talked about or did say or notice from the clip show aspect.
Go ahead.
During Sad Riker, when this is the one we laughed at the hardest between the two of us, when it's Sad Riker and it's the clip from the episode where Yar dies. You were like, do you remember when we watched this episode?
Yeah, when we watched that, we were like, oh yeah, sure, Tasha Yar is dead. Sure, whatever. Yeah, what an experience. What a time. Oh my god. Oh.
And then we also did notice during one of the Friendship Riker segment, when he enters the holodeck.
The first time he meets Data, yeah. Brent Spiner's doing kind of a different performance in that pilot episode.
And his makeup looks different.
It's different. It's much shinier. I guess they obviously found like a way easier way to apply it because it just doesn't look like the Data that I'm familiar with. I don't even think it goes past the pilot because I think even in season 1 Data looks more like he does now.
Right. So I think so too.
Yeah. Oh man, what else? You know what? It was nice to see Beverly Crusher again, I suppose.
I suppose you could say that, yes.
We're going to see her again a lot more very soon because she's back next season, which is very exciting.
I am excited, but I am sad to see Pulaski most likely leave the show without any kind of ceremonial note.
I do wonder though, because so I guess the difference between Crusher leaving and Pulaski leaving is that Crusher is leaving because they fired Gates McFadden and they didn't want to have her back for another scene to say farewell to her character. So she got written off screen. I do wonder if perhaps Diana Muldaur is going to get at least some kind of scene to say goodbye. I think that might be nice.
That would be nice, but I'm not counting on it.
Would be nice though. Would be nice. I guess we'll see though. Oh man, we're still underrunning. Any final thoughts on season 2 in general?
Okay, yeah, this is a good time to do that.
Yeah.
I think season 2 was a stronger season than season 1, but I feel like that's an obvious statement.
Big time, yeah.
But no, I think it just had stronger episodes. The characters had stronger personalities, or they developed in a more notable way.
I think I'm noticing a shift in the type of episodes that TNG wants to do. In that, whereas the show, as always, kind of wanted to do from the start was to make it a bit more of an ensemble show from TOS. Mm-hmm. And season 1's solution to that seemed to always be, let's put everyone in the fucking episode. Everyone at once. Everyone is the focus, and you will have everyone at once and focus on everyone at the same time. And we're going to try to divvy up our time in every episode to everyone that we possibly can. Where I think season 2's approach, what I'm enjoying a lot more, is episodes, still an ensemble show, but doing that more in like, everyone's going to kind of get their week to shine. You know, because like we had a straight up Pulaski episode, we had a Warp episode, we had a couple Data episodes, because there are always a couple Data episodes. Yeah. We had a Troy episode, even though it wasn't good. We had a Troy episode. Actually, no, we had 2 Troy episodes.
2 Troy episodes.
Because I like Manhunt. So like I think the solution now to the ensemble show approach in TNG is a lot more effective now, and I hope that's something they start tapping into a lot more in season 3.
Because I think it could build some really strong stories that way.
Yeah, exactly. So
because I liked season 1 enough. Obviously,
it was enough to keep me going, I suppose.
Yeah. But this is a better approach. I think.
Yeah.
The show is better for this perceived shift.
Yeah, I think so. So. Man. Alright, well that was Shades of Grey. That was Star Trek The Next Generation Season 2, which is very exciting. We're done with it. It's over. As far as I understand, I think we're in hopefully fully good Star Trek
I'm looking
now.
Forward to the greener pastures.
Yeah. So, I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out. Thank you all so much for watching. Be sure to join us next time when we continue Star Trek The Next Generation. Until then, this has been Joey Morgan.
I'm Jacob.
Goodbye.